Welcome to my final presentation for CI 690. I've chosen to use the PechaKucha or PechaKucha format. This was devised as a presentation style by architects in Tokyo. Basically, you get 20 slides. Each slide is 20 seconds long. At the end of this time, you sit down and the next person takes over. So, in 6 minutes and 40 seconds, I will try to encompass my learning from CI 690 and new media literacies. In an era when, to quote Liu et al., never in the history of civilization have we seen new technology adopted by so many, in so many different places, in such a short time, researchers grapple with many issues in the area of new literacies. Our world is moving at such a rapid rate. Keeping pace with technology and its impact in all aspects of our lives has been proven challenging. Researchers from multiple fields, including anthropology, economics, psychology, and educational technologies, have not yet formed a common definition to study the phenomenon of new technology use and the skills required to navigate them. A myriad of terms are used to define new literacies, including 21st century literacies, internet literacies, digital literacies, new media literacies, multi-literacies, information literacy, ICT literacies, and computer literacies. The challenge of landing on a common term for new literacies reflects the complexities of the skills, technology, and perspectives surrounding what it means to be literate in the 21st century. Each definition supports a different idea of new literacies. Some definitions examine producing and evaluating knowledge in both personal and professional arenas. Other definitions address multimodal literacy, including gaming, actions, images, sound, and words that individuals experience with new literacies. Other definitions raise questions to policy and social action in confronting the digital divide, education that propels individuals forward or leave others lacking in skills and access. Each definition purports a different agenda, shaping research and policy. The framework proposed by multiple fields of research has an impact on how policymakers and the public view and respond to new literacies and technology. For example, Greenhow, Robalia, and Hughes defined the differences in Web 1.0 versus Web 2.0. Their framework for examining new literacies was more on the technological side. Liu et al. Critiqued this framework, stating that the issue of new literacies should be framed as a literacy issue rather than a technological one. This provides a broader scope with new literacies, allowing exploration of specific areas. Reading comprehension as a new literacy will allow for policy and practice to incorporate new literacies more readily. Current policy is expanding the digital divide. This leads us to technology and professional development. With the rapid increase in technology, many federal, state, and local institutions have invested heavily in numerous initiatives, including improving schools' use of technology, training new teachers and practicing teachers to use technology, and minimizing inequitable access to technology. Many institutions have developed technology-related standards for teachers. Lawless and Pellegrino in 2007 examined the literature base around PD for teachers in the area of technology. They proposed a more systematic study of how technology integration occurs within schools by answering the questions: what increases its adoption by teachers? What long-term impacts do investments have on teachers and students? The authors proposed an evaluation plan that will likely yield more information to understand these educational issues. So what exactly is it that we would want teachers to focus on in teaching our students? One very important aspect would be online reading comprehension. The phenomenon of the internet has impacted not only the way in which we relate to others, but in the way we collect information and even the way in which we read text. The definition of text is expanding to include digital literacies. Today's readers are immersed in multimodal experiences. One mode, ebooks, provides many tools for readers with a potential for struggling readers. One study showed 5th grade students using unique ebook tools when they were not tested. More research needs to be done before schools invest in this technology. We need to really consider the students that we're teaching in our classrooms. This includes examining new media and popular culture and identity. The use of the internet, as I said before, has changed the way in which we interact with one another. Using social networking, such as Facebook and MySpace, has allowed us to communicate and receive immediate feedback from others. Using network systems such as Ning and Delicious, we're able to build academic communities and venues for information sharing. These forms of media allow individuals to create social identities that were not possible in the past. Examining how to teach students to navigate this arena needs to be further examined. One area that might be explored further is gaming. Games provide spaces for interacting, creating cycles of choices and circumstances. Gamer discourse opens boundaries to all social levels, making knowledge decentralized. Games in schools have not been embraced because of time to play, money to create, as well as social issues, especially of violence. We've examined several issues in new literacies in this presentation. In a society where the internet is used by 1.5 billion people, the issues surrounding technology, literacy, and new media need to be examined and shaped carefully. We are on the cusp, or rather in the midst, of revolutionizing the way people access, create, and utilize knowledge. The way in which we proceed with research will affect policy and practice in the area of technology. Considerations concerning the digital divide need to be carefully considered.